What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And as y'all can see, once again, I am outside with it on my truck on this beautiful but hot day here in Dallas, Texas, man. As y'all can see, the sun is just shining on me, man. The skin is looking good. I'm feeling good. How y'all feeling, man? But if y'all guys didn't know, I just dropped my first book, The Five Key Principles for the Modern Man. You can hit that link in the description. It's now available on Kindle, and you can also get that in paperback. And also, if you just want to chat with me, you want to pick my mind, you want to get to know me more on a personal level, hey, hit that link in the description. We can set something up. But anyway, guys, I have a good topic for you guys. And as y'all read from the title, y'all already seen, you know, what we about to talk about. And I figured a lot of guys needed to hear this. I figured this would trigger some thought juices, you know, in a lot of you guys' mind and get you guys up and running. But there's no more rules to this shit, man. There are no more rules. Rules are done with. You can create your own reality, man. You can create your own reality and do what the hell you want to do, man. And just look all around, man. Look at the people who are winning. Look at the people who are losing. Look at what technology is doing in our society, right? I mean, for God's sake, freaking Kamala is just Biden 2.0 and she's looking like she's about to win the election. Freaking Trump is a felon. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, man. You got kids on YouTube making millions and millions of dollars reviewing toys. You got streamers, just walking down the street making millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, just talking to the camera, right? You got girls online who don't have to do a damn thing but take a bra off or just take a shirt off and show a little skin. They're making millions of dollars. Out here, there are people out here who are making money and winning in unconventional ways, right? So what are you going to do? Are you going to still stick to the status quo? You think going to school is still the way? Bro, this country is trillions and trillions of dollars in debt. And one of the leading causes of that debt is student loans that more than likely will never, ever be paid off. People will die with hundreds of thousands of dollars of student loans, man, right? The conventional way of doing things, the conventional ways of knowledge, those days are over with. You have to think outside the box. You can't be out here thinking like a normie. You can't be out here thinking, well, I'm gonna go to school and get a political science degree and I'm gonna go teach and make $200,000. Yeah, okay. Okay, sir. Okay, ma'am. Come back to my channel and tell me how that works out for you. You have people who went the conventional route and now they're seeing that shit wasn't worth it. They're seeing that maybe I should have done something different. You have software engineers, uh, software developers, all through that space, all through the tech space. Once upon a time, it was required of you to have a bachelor's in math or science or anything like that. But now the game has changed. They flipped the script. Now you don't have to have any of that. Now all you have to have is some kind of coding background. You could have went to a coding boot camp. You could be self-taught, and you could have got into the same position. Could get into the same position as the same person who went to a 4-year degree school or got a 4-year degree or went and got some kind of master's. And now more states are saying that, okay, you don't have to have a degree to get into this field. You don't have to have a degree to get into that field. Now the game is now they're turning the game upside down. Now you have many people who went to school, got into hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt, all for what? All for them to say, well, maybe we were wrong. Maybe we were absolutely wrong. Right? Maybe maybe you don't need a degree to do some of these middle management jobs. Maybe you don't need a degree to manage people. Maybe you don't need a degree to learn some of this shit. Because here's the thing, like with my job, right? I have a technical background, but I don't know anything. I didn't know anything coming into the job, right? Most of everything that I know now, I learned on the job. Most companies now, they're just going to train you to do whatever you need to do on the job anyway, right? They're just going to train you to do the job. So why do you need a 4-year degree? Why do you need a master's degree to do something that they're just going to train you to do anyway? Right? I understand, yeah, critical thinking skills, right? I understand that, yeah, you have to have the ability to problem solve, but does a degree actually tells you if a person can actually think for themselves or have the ability to solve problems in a critical manner? I don't think so. And I'm gonna be real with you. Some of the dumbest motherfuckers I've met have degrees. Some of the dumbest idiots I've ever met in my life were some of the most doped up idiots I've ever met. And some of the most intelligent people I've met were dropouts, high school dropouts, college dropouts, people who went a different direction, went into blue collar instead of white collar. You know, yeah, some of those people are stupid too, but you get what I'm saying, right? The game has changed, and now more than ever, we're seeing that. Okay, now you don't have to go into the office to work, right? Now you don't have to go and apply for this job to work. This right here, this right here, what I'm talking to you guys on, this is the new economy. This is the new world. And everything hasn't even been rolled out, to the extent to where it would honestly collapse the job market and collapse society as we know it. They haven't even rolled out what they could roll out, right? AI is just getting started. As y'all can see, jobs are laying off people, left and right. And we're seeing companies also have record profits. But of course they will get record profits because they're laying off people. So if you lay off people, then obviously you have less people to pay and more money to put in your pocket. But what I think is going to happen, guys, what I think is going to happen, I think another reset is on the horizon. I think COVID was the beginning. COVID was the beginning of a mass reset, right? That's the territory we're getting into now. Because I think now that the layoffs now, what we're seeing now, this is going to be used as an excuse to go ahead and roll out AI faster, right? These layoffs now, and we're going to continue to see more layoffs, as we get closer to the election. We're going to start seeing, more and more crazy events as we get close to the election because, this is all by design, by the way. I mean, if you don't see the same thing repeating every 4 years, every election cycle, and not just in the United States, throughout the world. Look at what's going on. Look at all the distractions. Look at the Olympics is supposed to be some kind of distraction. What's going on in the UK is a major distraction. The whole thing with Joe Biden and Kamala, and it's I can go on and on about what's being used as the distractions to confuse the people. But they're doing it, and they always succeed at it. They're gonna always succeed at it because a lot of people are just mindless zombies. They're just mindless zombies, and I hope for for God's sake that if you're watching this channel, that you're not one of those. I hope if you're watching this channel that you're taking heed, to what I'm saying and preparing yourself and moving forward how you need to move forward. And if you don't have any kind of starting point and you don't know exactly where you need to go, hey, I got a book for you. The 5 Key Principles for the Modern Man. Go and pick up that book. It's not the end all be all, but it will give you just the beginning or a set standard where you need to be or where you need to get to just to get started, right? So go and get that book. But this is where we headed, guys. So if you're not thinking ahead of the gun, right? If you're not thinking ahead of the herd, you're gonna get left behind. You're gonna get left behind for sure. And the sad part about it, the black pill thing about this is most people will get left behind. Where's my water? Here's my water. Gotta drink some water out here, man. It's hot as hell. But a lot of people will get left behind. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? A lot of people they're still thinking in the old age. They're still thinking, well, I can just go pick up a job at Amazon, right? I can just go pick up a job at the warehouse. Like our society, especially in America, we are a underskilled society, severely underskilled society. And what I'm telling you to tap into yourself, man. Tap into yourself. Get to know yourself. See where your strong points are. See what kind of gifts that you have. Some people have the gift of speaking. Some people can some people are confident in front of a camera. Some people are good looking. Some people are muscular, got good genetics. Some people can sing. Some people are tall, right? Some people can code, without a problem in the world. Some people can draw. Man, figure out your talent, figure out your gifts, because now more than ever, you're going to have to figure that out. You're going to have to. Not too many jobs are safe anymore. If you watch my last video, I'll put it up here on the left or the right so you guys can watch that. But job security is dead for just about everybody. And yeah, you have some jobs that are around, some careers that are around that, probably have another 50-year lifespan. But a lot of jobs, man, they're going to become null and void in our lifetime. In our lifetime. I'm an older Gen Z. I'm an older Gen Z. I'm 28. I'm on the older end of Gen Z. I was the beginning of Gen Z, the end of millennials, right? So this will happen in our lifetime. It will. And most people, I understand. You have the economic, stress. People are not being able to afford groceries. People are not being able to afford to live. Housing is constantly increasing, and this is just not in the U.S. This is happening all over the world. So I understand, I get it, but you got to fight through that junk, man. You got to go through it. There's no other way. There's no other way. Like you have to go through the fire, or you're gonna be burned alive. You're going to be burned alive. But like I said, most people, they're going to get burned alive. A lot of people are going to be eaten alive. And I mean, people are going to be too weak, too brittle to really fight back. We're already seeing it. And what's going on in the UK, I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that in a separate video. But those guys over there, they're doing it all wrong. What's going on in the UK, they're doing that all wrong. We don't stay in the olden days anymore. There's no taking anything by force. No, that's not gonna work. You're just making yourself look like what they already thought about you in the first place. A bunch of a bunch of incels, right wing fascists, whatever. Right? Many of those guys over there, they're just painting the picture on how the media is painting them in the first place. So what's going on over there, man? That's not how you do it. You have to take control intellectually. You have to take control monetarily. You have to take control with resources. All that strong arming and, destroying, throwing bricks at, lighting cars on fire and torching people's homes, innocent people's homes, bro. If y'all were in the United States, they would have lined up the firing squad for y'all ass. It's no taking things by, you can't take things by force. You have to be passive aggressive now. You have to be passive aggressive. You can't be out here taking things by force, bro. The Matrix will delete you. Come here, come close. For my brothers in the UK, the Matrix will delete you. Which more than likely they're going to do that anyway. But you're just speeding up that reaction. And that's why y'all getting the reaction that y'all getting out there. Right? And it's not going to end well for y'all. England, the UK, Britain is going to move on. It's going to move on after you're dead and gone, after your loved ones are dead and gone. It's going to move on. But the reason they're thinking that you can take things by force is because they're not thinking 50 years ahead, 100 years ahead. They're still thinking small time. They're not thinking big time. If you really wanted to take things back, you'll get organized. You'll put the thought leaders at the forefront. You'll pull the violence back because we don't stay in that world anymore. We do, but we don't. Fight with your mind. That's how you win the war in this matrix. And that's an after pill. Like, comment, subscribe. The 5 key principles for the modern man. Hit that link in the description. If you want to chat with me, dig into my mind, get to know me on a personal level, hit the link in the description. And I'm also live tonight at 9 p.m. So make sure you come by, say what's up, whatever the case is, come enjoy the live stream. And I'll see you guys tonight at 9, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.